Hello and welcome back. Today we're just driving around Chattanooga on this beautiful day. We are on the UTC campus right now. All of these buildings belong to UTC, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. I'll give you a little history about UTC while we're driving around campus. UTC's webpage states that when the Methodist Episcopal Church began to explore the possibilities of developing a central university in the South, Chattanoogans came forward to work with the church in this effort and became UTC. This is Nolan. He likes sticking his head out of the doggy roof, and he is going to be our tour guide. Since its founding as Chattanooga University in 1886, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga has developed an institutional excellence on a blend of private and public traditions of higher education. For 83 years, the university was private. In 1969, the University of Chattanooga and a junior college, Chattanooga City College, merged and affiliated with the University of Tennessee. A lot of people do not realize it, but many of America's oldest universities were established as religious institutions. I mean, look at Harvard. It was named after a Christian minister. Yale was started by a clergyman. If you go through the history of the older universities, you will see that their roots were quite different than what they are teaching now. Up here in front of us on the corner is an old brick house that was constructed between 1882 and 1884. It's a beautiful house. I'll have to drive back by in the winter when the leaves are gone so you can see it better. And that big white house there is the historic Brabson House. It was built in 1857 by Congressman Brabson, and it was used as a hospital during the Civil War. Portions of the house burned in 1881, but it was remodeled by D.B. Loveman. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints now lease it. And this is Bethlehem Wiley United Methodist Church. During the Civil War, an earlier building was on the site and was used as a military hospital and a prison by the Confederate Army, and later as a Union Army military prison. It was damaged in 1863. In 1867, it was purchased by the First African Methodist Episcopal Congregation, and the current building was completed in 1866 to 1877. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and this big building is Unum. It's the sixth largest employer in Chattanooga. I love the view as we get to the stop sign. Just a beautiful city. That SunTrust Bank building, that's the second tallest building in Chattanooga. It has 20 floors. And ahead is the TVA building. That's the fourth largest employer in Chattanooga. Up here on the right is the Chattanooga Choo Choo, and Chattanooga is famous for the 1941 hit song Chattanooga Choo Choo. It's by Glenn Miller and his orchestra. The Chattanooga Choo Choo train complex offers the opportunity to sleep in a Victorian sleeper car, ride an electric trolley, and dine in an elegant train station. I will take you inside on a future video. Today we are just driving by, as you can tell. Warehouse Row's in front of us, and Warehouse Row sits on a property once known as the Stone Fort area. Prior to the warehouses being built, the site contained a natural stone mass that became part of a series of fortifications, and it was used by the Union forces to protect the city during the Civil War. Now it's a great place for shopping and eating. This unique building has been around since 1893. Park Plaza was originally constructed for the Southern Railway. However, after only 5 years, the building was converted and opened to patrons as Hotel Plaza. By the early 1930s, the appropriately named Triangle Grill was added to the hotel. In 1964, the diner was visited by the infamous Union boss Jimmy Hoffa. Now the Pickle Barrel is in the building, and it offers rooftop dining. That's the Volunteer Life building. It was built in 1917. It's 12 stories high. That's the Dome building. It was built in 1892 and was once the tallest structure in town. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. Straight across is the Hamilton County Courthouse. It was dedicated in 1913, and it stands where the earlier building had been struck by lightning in a violent storm on May 7, 1910. See that tall steeple with no church attached? It is called the Old Stone Church Tower. That is the first Methodist church steeple. The congregation dates back to 1881. In 1967, they merged with another church, and at some point the church building was torn down, and all that remains is this tall steeple and part of the wall. I hope the murals that are painted on these buildings show up in the video because they're just gorgeous. And this is Champy's Chicken. They have some of the best fried chicken. They also have good catfish too. We're on the MLK. They have some really good eating places down here. Okay, see the building up there with Martin Luther King Jr.'s mural on the side of it? That is the building that Uncle Larry's Hot Fish is in. If y'all are ever in Chattanooga, you need to stop at one of his locations. It is some good home cooking. I like the Cajun fried catfish, but they also have regular for those of you that don't like the spice. Tunnel to Brainerd Road we go. And what's on Brainerd Road? The light at the end of the tunnel leads to Krispy Kreme donuts. And then we're headed home. My next Chattanooga tour will go back in time to February 2020, and I will take you down to the riverfront of Chattanooga. I'm not sure what Kim will be showing y'all next week. Maybe some more Smoky Mountain videos. Thanks so much for watching. Join us next Thursday as we continue recording history, one road trip at a time.